Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. Tiana here. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing my, first chit chat get ready with me style video. I guess I've done like chit chat videos, but not really like topic based or anything like that. So I feel like I haven't sat down and talked with you all in a while, so I wanted to do that today. And yeah, and I also want to do the YouTubers with careers tag as well today, just to give you guys a little bit more information about me. If you guys want to get ready with me, then please keep watching. Before we even get started though, I would like for you to hit that subscribe button. It's right below this video. If you're not subscribed, like, what are you doing? Like, I need you all to subscribe to this channel so I know that you want to see more of my content and I can keep creating content for you all, because I love doing this. But I have to know you guys love watching me, so please hit that subscribe button before you go any further. So first off, I want to say thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I think we're at like 1,100 now, so crazy. So I'm gonna prime my face with the One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Primer. You guys know I love this stuff. So I finally hit 1,000 subscribers after 2 years. I think I've been on YouTube now for 2 years. It may be 3 years. I think I actually started it right after my wedding, and I've always started YouTube as a hobby. Like, it's never really been something that I was like, okay, let me just do this for money or anything like that. It's always been a hobby. It was always just like, I've always had a passion for makeup and hair and fashion and things like that. So I just figured, why not start a YouTube channel based on that, because I really love doing I love doing tutorials and sharing the information that I have. I'm going to be trying out the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. This is what it looks like, and I think it has really cool packaging. Like, I love this. So yeah, I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm just so grateful, because if you guys only knew, like, it's so hard to do this, like, even part-time, when you are working a full-time job outside of YouTube. Like, it's a lot to juggle, and then just having a personal life and, you know, dealing with that as well. So I'm gonna try to get better. I feel like I've been saying that now since I started YouTube. There was just at one point in time where the grind was just really real. Like, I've had the same job now since I've been doing YouTube, so it's not really been any different. There are, of course, like, more busy times and more down times for work stuff, but hasn't really been any different. So I know that if I had that period of time where I was just like really grinding real hard and getting out YouTube videos like all the time, or filming at least all the time, then I know it's possible to do again. I usually don't do my brows before my makeup, but today I kind of want to like line them with concealer, so that's why I'm doing them before my foundation today. With my particular job, that's why I want to kind of tie this chit chat get ready with me into that, because I know that I was going to be talking about that, and the journey it's taken me to get to 1,000 subscribers over 3 years, which is kind of a very long time, especially with how YouTube is now. Like, a lot of people watch YouTube, so a lot of people can instantly grow their channel a lot faster. I wanted to bring up my career in this video, because I know a lot of you all might not know what I do, and I feel like it would go hand in hand with this video, and talking about why it's taken so long, and talking about like just going between doing YouTube and also doing something else that I'm passionate about, and not wanting to give that up, because I feel like there's a lot of people who have college degrees on YouTube who either had really good jobs that they were passionate about doing, and now they're really successful here on YouTube. That's something that's always an option, but for me, I don't really want to do YouTube full time, just because I feel like I like my career outside of YouTube a lot more, and I worked a lot harder to get that. So that's why I am a little bit more prioritized with that over YouTube. I mean, I don't mind it taking off. I don't mind, you know, growing my subscriber base and growing this brand, but at the same time, that's not really my main focus, and I want to be here to show people that you can do both. I'm ready to start on my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Soft Glam palettes. It's just what it looks like. It doesn't get enough use, so that's why I'm going to be using it today. I love it. It's a great palette. I saw this video a while back on Morgan Taylor's channel here on YouTube, and I will link her down in the description box below. But this video is like 2 years old. It's almost 2 years old, and it is a career tag. Today I figured it would be a perfect time to upload it while I'm kind of on the topic of talking about balancing, you know, work and YouTube. So the first question is, what was your major in college and what did you receive your degree in? So let's back up to high school. So in high school and middle school, actually, I was actually in band. So I played the clarinet from the 7th grade all the way to the 12th grade, and I marched. I did color guard my 12th grade year. So, but I still was playing the clarinet in like concert band and stuff like that. So I actually did that for, you know, from the 7th grade all the way to the 12th grade. So that was 5 years. And I decided that I wanted to take that with me to college. Like I knew that I wanted to do something music related. Like I already knew I was going to do band or whatever, marching band. I already knew that. At the time I didn't really know about minors. So I decided that I wanted to major in music performance. So music performance is like, you know, the people who would go touring all the time, or someone who is a solo artist. Like I mean, it's literally like you being a singer, but you play an instrument instead. So that's kind of the path that major would be taking. I decided that I would start off doing that, and something that kind of fell into my lap senior year, just being heavily involved in MySpace of all things, was computers. So I figured that I would be decent at computers. That's not something, now most of the time with computer science and computer majors, it's something that they've always had a passion for. You're usually into computers from a young age. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I was already programming at 10 or something like that. Not my case. Like we didn't have a computer in my house until I was like in the 9th grade, and it was like super slow. Like it wasn't something I grew up with and I could say like, oh, I always had a passion for computers, because that's definitely not the case. It's something that I was just like, oh, I might be good at this, let's do it. And now look at me, you know what I'm saying? So it's not your career or what you're passionate about does not always have to be with you from, you know, you were 5. I said that I wanted to be a doctor, and then you played that out, you know. That's not always the case. Everybody doesn't always continue with what they thought they were going to do. So, well, at the time, I was majoring in computer science and I was majoring in music performance. So I was a double major. After my 2nd semester, I decided to declare a minor in music, because computer science is very, very, very time consuming. Like all the classes, like you're gonna have a project, like you're gonna have like 3 or 4 projects, do homework assignments, quizzes, and you know, trying to do music lessons and all of that once a week. It was going to be a lot, and I knew, like, I was like, okay, this is not for me. I didn't want to spend any extra money doing something that I might not have been giving my all to. So I decided to just kind of lower it down to a minor. So yeah, all of that to say, I majored in computer science and music, and then I changed it to computer science. So the next question is, what is your current job / career? So I'm currently an application developer, and it's pretty much a software developer. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I just build applications for the company that I work for, and yeah, that's all there is to it. How did you decide to go into your current field? So I kind of already answered this. I mean, it literally fell into my lap. I did leave a part out. There was a brief time where I wanted to do something more like criminology based. For a time I still wanted to do like forensic stuff. So I kind of wanted to do that, and I decided against it because I was like, okay, I don't know what this is going to entail, and it's probably not going to be all it's cracked up to be. So I decided to go with computers instead. It was between criminology and computer science. The next question says, how do you balance life as a YouTuber and as a career woman? So that's pretty much what I was kind of talking about in the beginning, was that it is like really difficult to do that but it can be done. Definitely can be done. Some of the things that I do when I'm like really on my game is what I will do is I will sit down and try to film. So I'm a fan of pre-filming, and to help balance, I will like choose a day where I'm not really doing a whole lot in the evening, like I'm not going to the gym or anything like that, and I will just come home like right when I get home and film. It takes about 30 minutes to get everything set up. And so that's a lot of work as well, but I'll just, if it's an evening where I'm not doing much, then I have the time, so come home, I'll do that, and then I'll at least try to film 2 videos, so at least 2, maybe 3. And then if I only get 1 filmed, I'll usually film the next day as well, so I have 2 videos. And then editing is the hardest part. I used to be so like fascinated with editing and trying to find like new stuff. Like if you watch some of my earlier videos, you'll see like different intros and like all these different transitions and all of that stuff. And now no. Editing is still something I'm really trying to balance and work out, but most of the time I can edit pretty much any night, just when I'm watching TV or something like that. Try to balance everything, but it's definitely a work in progress. Like as long as you're doing YouTube and having a full-time job, like it's always going to be a work in progress. The next question is, what came first, YouTube or your current job, and how did you get into YouTube? So I was blessed with the opportunity to be able to find a job really quickly after college. Most of the people that I graduated with actually found a job or had something set up like while they were still in school. So everybody that I knew pretty much was like set. Like I don't really know anybody that had a hard time finding a job. Like that's why I love the career that I did choose. I started working, I'm actually coming up on my 5-year anniversary in a couple of weeks. So yeah, so I started working there in 2013. My job actually came first. So how did I get into YouTube, as in watching or as in a career? I got into YouTube watching it when I was in college. Literally didn't really care. Honestly, at first, this was like 2009, you guys, like this was almost 10 years ago. And actually I have a lot of friends, like a lot of people that I know still look at YouTube like that. They still don't really watch it. I didn't start watching it until 2011, and I really and truly just got on there to look at some hair tutorials. Like I had some micro braids in at the time, and I was just wondering how I could curl them, but they were synthetic hair, and I didn't know how I could curl it, you know, to make it stay and, you know, not melt the hair off. So I started watching some videos, and there was like different videos of like heatless curls, like pinning your curls and doing different things like that. And that's how I like started watching YouTube, honestly. One of the first people that I subscribed to was You Love Megs, and I loved her videos. I'm still subscribed to her to this day because I had watched videos for so long at this point. So I had been watching videos like religiously almost for like 4 years, and so I had been saying like once I graduate college I want to start videos, you know, start doing my own thing or whatever. I can have money and I can pay for my own camera and my own lighting setup, although I should have just started then because I would have had probably a lot more subscribers and just a lot more content by now. I just decided to start doing them in 2015, and then I mean 3 years later I'm doing makeup videos, vlogs with a little bit of hair. So yeah, so that's kind of how that started. Alright, so the next question says, what do your coworkers, boss, and or clients think of your YouTube career? My coworkers do not know about my YouTube career. They are kind of on the same page with like friends that I hear. They're kind of like not really into YouTube. They don't really watch YouTube. Their kids watch YouTube or have YouTube channels, but they're not really into it, so I haven't told them. It's kind of where that stands. The next question says, what advice do you have for someone who wants to break into your field of work? Don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. Being in my particular industry, the tech industry, we are a minority as a woman being in this industry, and as a black woman we're a double minority in this industry. I think women in general, in my graduating class there was about 4, and out of so many guys in my graduating class, and then there was three of us that were African American. So that said something, you know, to be the majority out of the women graduating that year. And I've noticed that there are still, you know, more black women that are still going for computer science, and there's more women and things like of that nature. So I would definitely say if I'm talking to you and you are a woman, don't let anyone discourage you. Keep going, keep pushing, you know, whatever field that you want to go in. If it's the engineering side of things, you know, if it's the programming side of things, the security side of things, just keep doing it. Keep doing big things. Like everyone that I've graduated with, every woman that I've graduated with is doing amazing things in this industry. Do extra side work, like always know your research, always stay ahead on news, like so no one can catch you off guard. Like that's something that I've always tried to like make sure I stay ahead of, because some people are just out there just waiting to test you and just waiting like to just bring you down, you know. But I don't know everything about everything. I'm cool with that, but I just say keep pushing, keep striving. Like don't let no one tell you you can't do it, man or woman. Like if you want to go to the top college and you think you can do it, go for it. Like don't let nobody say, oh well, you're not smart enough, or oh they only accept such and such from such and such. Don't listen to them. Go for it. What advice do you have for someone who has a full-time job and wants to start a YouTube channel? That could be a whole different video. Be prepared for like the extra work. But when I was watching YouTube and you know I was on the outside looking in and kind of like, oh, you know, they will always be, you know, most of the people that I was watching would be like complaining that they had issues with their videos not encoding right, or they would just magically get deleted. And so I'm sitting there like, what? Like I've never had that issue. Literally I've had that issue so many times. So it's definitely humbled me and been like, okay, you know, this is some tough stuff. Like it's definitely not as easy as what some people think it is. Like if you're sitting there watching, it's not easy to be able to set all of this stuff up, especially the like kind of the standard that YouTube has. So I don't know where the video just randomly stopped recording, but I was talking about advice that I would be giving someone if they wanted to start a YouTube and they have a full-time career. By the way, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and this is the shade Mahogany. So it's not easy. It's not something that is gonna come overnight. And I was also saying, like, don't go out and buy the most expensive equipment. Camera did not get them the subscribers. It was their content, their personality, like, you know, them being consistent. Like, you probably get away with filming on your phone. When I first started my channel, I filmed on my phone. Like, my phone has decent quality. Like, your phone can be vlog camera quality. Like, there's a lot of people who vlog with their phones. This is like not the right shade, so y'all don't judge me. We're gonna work on the final look, not the in progress look. If you're being shoddy like me sometimes, like, it's not gonna pay off. Like, you can have the best quality videos, you can have the best content, but if you're only uploading once a month, like, and you're just starting out, that's not gonna pay off. Next question is, what accomplishment are you most proud of in your career, and what accomplishment are you most proud of in your YouTube career? I actually got accepted into this program at work, which was a really good accomplishment. But I would say, like, my biggest accomplishment was I recently got a promotion at work, and I actually was not thinking that, you know, I was getting worried because I was like, man, you know, why haven't I gotten a promotion yet? I need to try to look for another job. Am I not good enough? And then I got a promotion. So once I stopped worrying about it, I got a promotion. So that was my biggest accomplishment at my career. And then in YouTube, obviously hitting 1,000 subscribers, knowing how long I've been at it. So because this foundation is a little bright, I am going to bronze a little bit, bring some color back to my face. So the last question says, what are the pros of doing YouTube and full-time work simultaneously, and what are the cons? I would say the pros would be being able to do two things you love doing. So I'm passionate about, you know, doing makeup and stuff like that, but I wouldn't wear makeup like this to work. Like, you know, in a corporate environment, I don't need to wear this much makeup to work. Knowing that I can come home and being able to do other things that I love doing, like, you know, getting opportunities. Like I got my first brand collaboration opportunity. Like that's to me is saying like that brand can see that I was passionate about doing what I was doing. So you guys will notice, and I'm going to make this announcement, you guys will notice that I don't really have other social media platforms. I do have them in my personal life. They're there. I'm not like a total recluse. Honestly, I can say that I don't really post on them. I'll be out there, I'll like pictures, I'll watch videos and all that, but I don't really post. I don't really comment. I don't make a lot of posts. I'm a very kind of reserved and private person. I have created an Instagram account because I pretty much wanted to prove to kind of like myself that getting to a certain goal on YouTube is possible without having to be so saturated into social media. You have to connect in other platforms, and I completely understand that, but I feel like you don't always have to do that. So I have created an Instagram account, and I will leave it down below, and I'm gonna start being active on it as of the day this video goes up, because I want to connect with you guys in another, like on another level. But I didn't want to feel like I was forced to do that, if that makes sense. Another pro of doing both is great feedback. And so I love being able to see that in both places, and getting that in both areas. Like, okay, I'm putting effort into doing both of these things. So I want to see, you know, you want to get a little good feedback. So I love being able to make a difference in more areas in my life than just one. So a con obviously would be the time management, and yeah, I mean that's honestly the biggest con, is the time management, like, and figuring out how to properly manage your time and be able to do both, working full-time and doing YouTube. And I understand, and I can see why. Like when I started doing YouTube, I can honestly see why people were like, okay, I'm gonna quit and do YouTube full-time, because you know, if you really want to see a return on your investment, you know, regardless of the camera or whatever that you bought, you want to see a return on your investment just for the time that you're putting in, you really do have to dedicate that time. So I can kind of understand, you know, why people are like, oh, I was just working this job just to get by, and now I have something better, something that I love doing a lot more. So I can definitely understand why they would want to just do YouTube full-time. So yeah, I hope that you guys got something out of this video. Hope you guys learned a little bit more about me. I want to do more chit chat videos. Definitely thumbs up this video if you want to see more chit chat videos from me, because I want to have some more topics to talk about. I don't want to just talk about the makeup that I'm putting on my face. Like, that's boring now. Okay guys, so I'm back now. My camera ran out of space, so I just took the opportunity to try to straighten my hair a little bit more presentable. So now I'm going to be taking the Milani Rose Glow Stellar Lights highlighter palettes. I'm just going to be taking the middle shade and then the shade over. Taking these two shades. I mean, all in all, I just want you guys to take from it is that it's not as easy as it looks. It's a lot of work, but I'm willing to do the work as long as you guys are willing to continue to watch. That's pretty much all I gotta say. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to my, like, I put some shadow on the lower lash line, but I don't think I'm gonna do any mascara or anything. I don't know, I've just kind of been liking that look a little bit lately. Putting the NYX lip tease on. This is the shade Beyond Basic. Definitely let me know what you guys want me to talk about in like my next video, my next chit chat get ready with me video. I have a couple of topics, because I figure I probably need like some icebreakers, like before I ask you guys like topics and stuff, because you guys don't know a whole lot about me. So here, if I gave you guys some topics, then you're like, okay, I want to hear you talk about this. And I think I want to put on this lip gloss on top. I think I'm gonna just like the way it dries down like this, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I think it turned out really nice and girly and cute. Again, I just used the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. That was the only palette I used for this look. So if you guys want to see more of these style videos, definitely give me a thumbs up so I know you do. And also, like I said before, leave any suggestions or any topics that you would like me to talk about in any of my future chit chat get ready with me's down in the description box below. And also leave any questions or comments down there as well, or down in the comment section, not the description box. Also follow me on my Instagram now. It is here on the screen, Tianaj Beauty, and I will also have it down in the description box below in all of my future videos, so that way you guys will know that I am going to be trying to put more out there onto Instagram. So follow me there as well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.